A crowd is set to gather outside the Texas Capitol tomorrow afternoon for a rally to save Big Bend. They are set to protest some controversial plans to build a border wall through the Big Bend area of West Texas.
Recently, the Trump administration reversed course to try to put a wall in Big Bend National Park after widespread bipartisan pushback. And that project is apparently going through some other revisions. Let's talk more about what's happening there on the ground with Sam Karras, a reporter for the Big Bend Sentinel based in Marfa. Sam, welcome back to our show. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, y'all. Thanks so much for having me.
We really appreciate it. Okay, we previously talked to you about the Trump administration abandoning a plan to build a wall through the national park, Big Bend National Park there. Now it looks like a state park close to it may be spared as well. What have you learned about that change in scope?
Sure. So a few weeks after the plans to build a physical wall through the national park appeared to be scrapped, we haven't had any real confirmation from DC on this. Our local Border Patrol sector chief assured county officials here in Presidio County that a planned section of wall that would be within Big Bend Ranch State Park would also be instead of a virtual wall instead of a physical wall. But it's important for everybody to remember that there's still a lot of infrastructure that goes into setting up these virtual walls, and that includes things like cutting roads and having construction crews and doing all kinds of stuff that is still pretty invasive to the environment. And so folks are excited by this sea change, but they're also nervous and just seeking more details about what's going to happen.
We also wanted to highlight something that we're learning from the governor's office. We're told that Governor Greg Abbott has spoken to the Border Patrol chief and got assurances that there will be no border wall through the national park or Big Bend Ranch State Park. And Abbott's press secretary also sent us this statement, which we want to read in part here, Sam. It says, quote, "Rugged, isolated areas like Big Bend are great opportunities to deploy technology to aid in securing the border." So, Sam, you touched on it there a moment ago, but from what you're hearing there, does that at all quiet some of the people's concerns?
It does to a certain extent, where folks have been really nervous for a number of engineering related reasons, mostly flooding, about the necessity and just all of the dangers of having a physical wall close to the river here in a place that's as wild as Big Bend. But again, these virtual wall setups still require some degree of environmental mitigation to set up. So we're just really curious to know like exactly what the plans are, how invasive these road projects and lights and sensors and stuff are going to be. And that's, kind of what folks are looking forward to hearing more from the Department of Homeland Security in DC.
You've mentioned road projects, and we know you and your colleagues reported this week about contractors starting work on a road northwest of Marfa. So talk to us about how that ties into border wall construction, and then has the Trump administration shared anything more about that project in particular?
Sure. So that case is a great example of just how severe the communication breakdown has been between the federal government, the state government, and then our county governments and our individual park units, where all of these different agencies are just not really talking to each other. So we had a situation this past week where a subcontractor began work on a segment of county road in Presidio County because they need to widen it in order to be able to get the construction vehicles up and down to build the wall. And so they started work on this. County officials panicked, had not given permission for the federal government to come in and to work on the road. So they essentially had to go and do some diplomacy out on the ranch and basically get the contractor to agree to stop work until more discussion could be had and for the county to be able to seek legal advice.
So, of course, that'll require some further reporting from your end there in West Texas. But Sam, I want to circle back to the rally that's planned here on Saturday in Austin. Do you know of any different officials from the area where you are that are planning to come all the way here to attend that?
I know for sure that Sheriff Cleveland from Terrell County, who is one of our Republican sheriffs locally, who signed a resolution essentially saying that they don't support physical barriers of any kind in the Big Bend. He's going to be going. There's also the various river tours companies from the Big Bend are going to be staging their own protest here at Santa Elena Canyon, but they're also lending their vans and their equipment and networking with people in Austin to get large numbers of people from the Big Bend to go to that event as well. So I think it'll be a really cool mix of people from all over the country and then people who are important to us here locally in the Big Bend.
Well, you've been listening to Sam Karras with the Big Bend Sentinel out there in Marfa. Sam, we have appreciated you joining our show time and time again to talk through your reporting about this. So thanks again for being with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Sam.